Okay, so hi Ava,
Hi.
I'm Ariana, and today we are going to learn how to put together, assemble the flute, and make a noise. And by doing that, we're going to start off with breathing. So can you put your case down on the ground, please? Okay, great. So to properly breathe, to play an instrument, you want to sit up and have your back away from the chair. Yep, just like that. And you want to have your feet like in front of you on the ground. Um, So we want to remember not to take a high breath with our shoulders. So you don't want to do this. You don't want that. You want to take a low breath from your diaphragm like this. Okay. So we're going to take a low breath together and then we're going to push out the air on a sound. So ready? Okay, great. Let's do that one more time. We're going to do a quick low breath. So okay, awesome. So now that you know how to breathe in order to make a sound, we're gonna open the case, and you want the buckles, so you want to open the case on the ground because you never want it to fall. So open the buckles, and then just lift the lid. Okay, great. So now I want you to take out the head joint, which is the part that has no keys on it. Okay, so this is the trickiest part about learning how to play flute, is making a sound. So once you get that, you'll be down and ready to go. So you want to you're holding it with the correct hands actually. So you want to cup the end of the flute with your right hand. Yep, like that. And now to create an embouchure, which is how you make a sound with the way your mouth is shaped, you want to put the lip plate just below your lip, and you want to act as though you're creating a spitball with your tongue. Okay, so you want the hole to be in center. Okay, now try to make a sound. Yeah, that's great. Now try it again, but I want you to so just now you used slow, warm air to create a low sound, but to bring the pitch up an octave, we're going to use cold, fast air. So try using cold, fast air and take your hand off. Yeah, that's great. Just keep doing that, going back and forth between octaves. Okay, awesome. So now you can put the head joint back into the case. And I want you to find the body, which is the long piece. Could you take that out, please? Great. So now you want to take the foot joint, which is the shorter piece with keys on it. And you gently want to slide these two together down here.
This end?
Yeah, so this end goes onto this part. There you go. Okay, great. Now let's take the head joint back out. Okay, and now you want to put the head joint on that end. And you want to carefully twist them together. Okay, so now that you've connected all the pieces, you want the keys here to dissect the hole. Can I see? Okay, that looks good. Now, can I just see the foot joint? Okay, so you want these keys, these two down here, to dissect this circle. There you go. That looks great. Okay, so now we're going to talk about holding the flute. So to hold it, your right hand, so the hand down here, curves over, and your left hand curves under. So there's three main points of where to hold the flute and to balance it. And so you want to make sure that this knuckle is under here. Okay. And then you don't want your thumb to be on those keys. There you go. Actually, you want it to be right there. Sorry. And then you want that thumb to just be resting under the F key, so about there. And then, yeah, and then your lip is the third point that'll hold it, but we're not there yet. So that looks good. So you want these 3 fingers, your pointer, middle, and ring finger, to go on the keys 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And so your pinky will just rest on this one, but you're not going to push it down. And then these 3 will go here, 1, 2, 3. Yep, and again, this pinky can rest up here. Okay, so now you have... How does that feel?
A little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does feel uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it. So now we're going to try to finger the pitch G. So in order to do that, you're going to put these 3 down, which you already have, and you're going to take this off, but you can just rest it there. And then you take these 3 off, but you keep the pinky down. So these should always rest on the keys lightly, because if you were playing a fast passage, you wouldn't want your fingers to be lifted off, but you don't want to push them down for this case. So the G, to finger the G is 1, 2, 3, and the pinky. So could you try that using your warm, slow air? So it looks like the hole is a little off center, so try it one more time. There you go. So think warm, slow air. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So I think you're blowing a little bit too fast. So you just want to make sure the air is warm and slow. So you're actually hitting it up the octave, which is great, but try to hit the lower G. So it's there, but your air is a little too fast. So think about almost like fogging up a mirror with that warm air. Okay. Do you want to... Okay. So that's great that you can get the higher register G because it's actually harder. So I think... There you go. You had it for a second. Perfect. Okay. That's great. Do you have any questions about what we did?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Awesome. This is my favorite part.
Wait, that was fun.
Okay, I don't know if it was long enough. Oh, it was 8 minutes.